You might be aware that Twitter has its famous 140 character limit. But why is this? Well, the original purpose of this cap is because Twitter was born to be an SMS phone service, designed to fit into the character limit of an SMS. But an SMS has a maximum character limit of 160. So why is Twitter's limit 140? Well, that's very simple too. They took 140 characters for you to use in your tweet and reserved 20 characters for your username. Twitter was originally not called Twitter, or at least not how it is today. The first name thought up for the site was Twitter. What the hell. I give up. In any case, they took inspiration from Flickr, an already established site based around image and video hosting. You hear all the time about success stories on YouTube, people who have built up a successful channel and today make a living from creating videos. But what about Twitter? Could you make a living from tweeting? Well, apparently, yes you can. When Chris Sanchez joined Twitter in 2009, he didn't expect much to come of it. In fact, he stated that he only really made an account so he could follow Britney Spears. He apparently didn't have much to tweet about his personal life, so instead he started sharing random facts with the world. By 2011, he started tweeting every 15 minutes, 24/7, and thus, what is now known as Uber Facts was born. In 2012, an advertising network reached out and showed Chris how he could make money off Uber Facts by building galleries and tweeting links. Today, he makes around $500,000 a year from his account, and now has an Uber Facts app, which has been projected to eventually make an additional $60,000 a week. Talk about a success story. And it's all because of Britney.
It's Britney, bitch.
Twitter was thinking about creating a feature called worship in the early days. Dorsey said if you worshipped someone, you would get every single one of their messages, the full fire hose of what they're saying. Unsurprisingly, this idea was ditched. While seemingly everyone and their mothers are on Twitter, this is not the case. There are actually a number of well-known celebrities who do not use the social networking site for various reasons. George Clooney is not on Twitter and is strongly against the idea in general because he doesn't understand why a famous person would want to make themselves even more available to the public. Jennifer Lawrence is not on Twitter because, well, it's apparently confusing and overwhelming for her. Robert De Niro isn't on Twitter because he just doesn't really get the idea of Twitter. Some other celebrities not on Twitter include Brad Pitt, Larry David, Bill Murray, Benedict Cumberbatch, Kristen Stewart, Keira Knightley, Emma Thompson, Daniel Radcliffe, Bradley Cooper, Tina Fey, Ralph Fiennes, Daniel Craig, Martin Freeman, and I'm sure many more. Twitter originates from a long brainstorming session held by the board members of the podcasting company Odeo. One of the founders of the site, Jack Dorsey, introduced the idea of a person using an SMS-based service to communicate with a group on the internet. The first Twitter prototype, developed by Dorsey and contractor Florian Weber, was used as an internal service for Odeo employees only. The full version was introduced publicly in July 15, 2006. The most retweeted tweet ever came from Ellen DeGeneres in March 2014. She took, you guessed it, a selfie, albeit littered with celebrities, and tweeted it at the Oscars, which produced 3.4 million retweets. This selfie broke the previous record holder for the most retweets, which was Obama's victory tweet after being re-elected in 2012. Twitter's defining moment came when US Airways Flight 1549 touched down on the frigid waters in the Hudson River on January 15, 2009. What happened on that morning changed Twitter forever. Giannis Crumbs boarded his ferry for his commute home as he always did, when he noticed something was different. While crossing the Hudson River, the captain of the ship got on the speakerphone and said that there was a plane in the river. Just moments earlier, a commercial airliner faced catastrophic engine failure, causing it to make an emergency landing in the river. Crumb's Ferry was the first on the scene, allowing him to take a picture of the event. But he didn't just keep the photo, or email it to a friend. What he actually did was post it on Twitter. His message instantly went out to his 170 followers, who then retweeted it to thousands more. Suddenly, Twitter became the source of the news, and because of a single user of their service. The official name of Twitter's bird is Larry. Yes, his name is Larry Bird. The iconic little fellow, seen in Twitter's logo, shown in TV commercials, print ads, and practically every website, was named after Boston Celtics legend Larry Bird. The length of messages people use to send on Twitter has been getting shorter and shorter over the last 5 years. Now, is this because people have less time on their hands in general with the growing number of social media services? Or does new Twitter jargon allow users to keep it concise and short? You decide. Bonus statistics round. 500 million tweets are sent per day. Tweets with image links have 5 times the engagement rate of tweets without. There are over 20 million fake Twitter users. There are over 288 million monthly active Twitter users. The cost of a 24-hour promoted trend in the US costs around $200,000. China is the country with the most users with over 35 million. Katy Perry is the queen of Twitter with 66 million followers, surpassing Justin Bieber. The number of employees at Twitter has increased to over 3,600. 170 minutes is the average time per month spent by users on Twitter. Bastard, it's getting harder.